How you doing? So this is my skincare collection, part of it anyway. This is probably gonna have to be broken down into a few parts. So I'm just gonna talk about some skincare products and I'm gonna hop right into it. I'm very fortunate to have a job where I get to experiment with so much, and I just want to reiterate that I understand that not everybody has this privilege that I have. And if you need good skincare but you don't want to spend all of this money experimenting and just figuring it out, but you don't know if it's going to work for you, please reach out to me. Please come see me. I'm more than happy to help you build your own regimen. You're going to spend a lot less money just going to an esthetician and letting them build your skincare. I hope you enjoy this video and thanks so much for watching. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. I only have 2 toners that I own. Clinique Clarifying Lotion. This is the number 3. I was using the 4, but it was very stripping to my skin. So the number 3 is for oily combo. And plus it's pink, so I like it better anyway. The second toner that I have is the Dermalogica Multi-Active Toner, but she's empty. So I ordered more, but shipping is a little slow right now. This is one of those I use every single day, twice a day. I even put this on top of my Clinique one. This one's like my toner. Like this hydrates, softens, smooths, preps, fixes my credit score. So this is another category that's going to take up a lot of this video, so bear with me. Let's start with physical exfoliants because there's 2 different types of exfoliant. There's chemical and there's physical. Physical is probably what you're more familiar with. That is the grit, that are the scrubs. And then I'll show you the chemical ones, which are your alpha hydroxy acids, beta hydroxy acids, polyhydroxy acids, the acids. So there is this one. This is the Philosophy Purity Pore Extractor Mask Scrub, something like that. So it is a mask, so it does have the clay in it. It also has salicylic acid in it, which is a beta hydroxy acid. It's a acne excess oil exfoliant, but it does have the grit to it. And I mean, you can see I've used, it's about right there. So this is another Clinique product. A lot of people use Clinique. It's one of those like your mama uses it, you use it, your grandma used it, you start your kids off using it, that sort of thing. But this is the Blackhead solution. I used this, I think twice. It's not that I don't like it, I just have things that for my skin I like more, so I want to use those completely, and when I run out I will use this because I don't like to be wasteful. So my next 2 are ones that I'll alternate, so every 2 days I'll use one and then the next 2 days I'll use another one. So this is the Exuviance Triple Microderm Abrasion Face Polish. So when it says triple microderm, it's because it has enzymes, it has chemical, and it has physical. So this is one of those like 2-in-1 products. It has a very fine grit to it. It also has papaya, which is a really popular enzymatic exfoliant. And then this has glycolic acid, all that fun and good stuff. I'll buff this in for about 30 seconds and then let it sit for 2 to 5 minutes. I do feel a little bit of a tingle with it, which I don't mind a good tingle, but there are some people who do. And the days that I'm not using that one, I am using the Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant. It says daily because it's totally safe to use daily, but I don't. There's some skin types who can handle it that often. I just don't want to overdo it. But this one, it's got the rice powder enzymes in it, so it's totally safe. It is a very gentle exfoliant. The rice beads dissolve as you rub them in, so that's kind of how you know. But it's super gentle. It comes out as like a powder and you mix it with water. It's basically like 2 parts water, 1 part microfoliant. If you're one of those people who use St. Ives every day, this might be something you consider switching to. You can even mix it in with your cleanser if you're kind of pressed on time. Now we're gonna get into the chemicals. One of the favorites of everyone at my store, including myself, is the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular exfoliating peel spray. So it's actually really cool because it's in like a tube, okay? And it's a spray. I will demonstrate. So I'm gonna use it on my hand because I've already done my skincare. It does kind of come out a little abrupt, but you spray it on and then you roll it around for 45 seconds, a minute. I kind of just do it until the moisture dries. As you rub it in, it is totally liquid, but as you rub it in, you'll start seeing, this is my dead skin, like balling up. And the reason I go through so much of it is because during the summer when I spray tan, I use this to exfoliate like around my heels, around like the heels of my hands, my elbows, so that way the self-tan or the spray tan lays really nicely. Another product from Juice Beauty is their full strength peel, green apple. So this is their chemical peel. I know I did it every day for 3 days, and then I did it every other day for a week, and then I did it once a week, and now I do it once a month. But I mean, this is their chemical peel, so that's something that you really have to be careful with. My skin can tolerate it because I put her through a lot. And this does light you up. But you only leave it on for like 60 seconds for the first 3 days, and then you start leaving it on for like 5 minutes, and you can really tolerate it then. They have a sensitive one, which has less actives in it. So you might want to start with that one, but this one is good. And this is their travel size. They usually come in like a little jar. So another product from Exuviance, and this again is their old packaging and it's filthy, but this is their performance peel. This is like the OG glycolic acid peel. So this one is 2 steps, and you'll see little Ziploc bags, but step 1 and step 2. So you cleanse, spray your toner, then you apply this, you leave it on for about 10 minutes, and then you neutralize it. So this stops the peel from working. If you leave this on for too long, or if you don't neutralize it, your skin will get so dry, cracked, irritated. Trust me, don't even worry about it. Like, all of these pads are so saturated that you can use them more than once. So I always take the packet, like just straight out of the box, and I'll take a pair of scissors and cut it. And that's why these are in there, because I'll put the extra, like the other half, in the Ziploc bag, seal it, make sure it doesn't dry out, put it back in the box, and I do the same thing with the neutralizer. Because you'll notice if you do purchase this, if you use this just by itself, the whole pad, you will do your face, your neck, your décolleté, your upper back, elbows, your knees, bottoms of your feet. And I have known people to use this on their heels, for those who have really thick, stubborn calluses. This is the Kate Somerville Liquid ExfoliKate. So she's kind of known for her ExfoliKate. This one I got because you put it on almost like a toner, so in between your cleansing and your moisturizing step, and then you just leave it on overnight, rinse it off in the morning. You can see I used pretty much the whole bottle. Okay. Last but absolutely not least is from Murad, my baby. This is the Replenishing Multi-Acid Peel. But you'll see, this is a repurchased item. By the way, that's why it's full. But it's got 2 phases in it. You shake it and it mixes, and then you put it on your cotton pad. And it's almost like the Exuviance peels, but this one's so much more gentle. You only use it at night. It's, oh my gosh, it's so fantastic. Like, you see an immediate difference in your scaling, in your dehydration, in your texture. But my skin gets red really easy. That's why, like, I'm always red and splotchy, especially around my eyes. But if I scratch myself, like, you'll see it for like 3 days. So I did not get any sensation or irritation with this, because a normal person does not need this many masks, but I have them, and they're here. I'm gonna start with this one, just get it over with, because I apologize, but this line is discontinued, period. Probably can't buy it anymore unless it's on Amazon, then I don't trust it. So this is the Julep. It's discontinued, so I got it on sale. You know how it is. These are hydration sheet mask sets. So it's like a 3-step system, because Julep was a Korean skincare brand. I think they got bought out by somebody, but I'm not entirely sure who. This is from Truly, and the reason it has that is because it was given to me. But this is Truly. It's a mass skincare brand, but this one is a jelly lip plumping mask. So this hydrates, soothes, and it plumps. It's got cool little stars. Truly is kind of known for their like off the wall look, but I have used this. It does have that like very minty tingling sensation that a lot of plumping skincare has. So I mean, this is just a lip mask that I've had, and I like it because it's in a glass jar. So this one is one that I'm not too familiar with. It is from Australia, but this is Dr. Roebuck's. It's an Australian brand. It's a very clean brand, and I did see that I loved this mask. It is a Australian red clay purifying mask. That's what it looks like. Dries down like a clay mask. If you're super dry, I would avoid it. This would be really good for someone oily, acne prone, need a good detox situation. So this one's kind of, I don't want to say random because everyone knows this brand, but this is Too Faced. They have dipped their toes into the skincare pool, and I can't say I'm mad about it. This was actually, I think, last summer. So I only have a few more months to use this before it expires, but this is their Pineapple Glow. So it has pineapple enzymes in it, but this is a brightening and moisturizing face mask. This is one that my Instagram has definitely seen from me before, and this is a traditional like face mask that like you would probably be more comfortable with using. But this is the Boscia Matcha Magic Super Antioxidant Mask. So antioxidants help free radicals. Free radicals cause damage in your skin. It can age your skin, but it is a green clay mask or a mud mask. It doesn't strip my skin. It doesn't make it feel super dry, but I do feel like it detoxes, it hydrates, it helps control my stubborn oiliness, and I feel like it does help with my post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, and that's the antioxidants, more than likely. So these are minis because I buy a set about once a year from this, and then I use the minis throughout the year. These actually come in a set of like 5 to 6 masks, and they're only like 19 bucks, I want to say, maybe 25. There's one that's 25 and there's one that's 19. I can't remember which one's which, but the full-size jars of these are like 55 to 75 bucks. The cucumber gel mask, it is like a calming. I'll do this on myself after I do a chemical peel. So it's very calming, very soothing, helps reduce redness, inflammation, everything like that. This is the Blue Marine Algae Hydrating Mask. So this one just really packs a punch for hydration. If I'm going through one of those days where I just really need a super duper in-depth hydration, this is where I go. My favorite, my baby, everyone gets recommended this. This is the Pumpkin Enzyme Mask. Smells like Thanksgiving. It's just fantastic. It smells like sweet potatoes. Like, I know it's a pumpkin mask, but it smells like Thanksgiving sweet potatoes. Your skin instantly rejuvenated, resurfaced, hydrated. Like, he really knows his stuff with his masks. They are just so darn expensive. This is one that's made it to my Instagram. This is the Exuviance Detox Mud Mask, mud treatment. It's got 23% active charcoal clay and then a neoglucosamine blend. It is their patent. They do have a lot of patents. Exuviance is known for their science and their formulas and everything like that. So this is another one that's a little bougie, but I did purchase this bottle. It was given to me, but then this is the jar that I repurchased because I love it so much. This is the Strivectin Blue Rescue Clay Renewal Mask. That was a mouthful. So it's got your clay probiotics and blue algae. What more could you want in a mask? So probiotics, good. Clay, good. Blue algae, I don't know, sounds good. This is another one you've seen on the gram if you follow me. If you don't, you should. Here's my handle. I'll wait. Go follow it. Come back to this video. This is Dermalogica Skin Hydrating Mask. So I actually purchased this, gosh, I can't remember how long ago. But this is something that I use all the time, like 3-4 times a week sometimes. And it's full because this is probably my 4th bottle or 4th tube. Good for all skin types. It's hydrating, it's healing, it's soothing. Smells like cucumbers, like phenomenal. This sounds like a good stopping point. And I will do serums, moisturizers, oils. What else do I have in here? Miscellaneous eye creams, things like that. And then talk about a few other things in my next one. So if you look forward to what I recommend, what I've used, what I love, what I've hoarded, then make sure you watch that one. And thanks so much for watching this. Oh, mind your business. Bye.